Alright guys, welcome back. It's Bazseed here. Nice little Microsoft looking intro there at the beginning. Which is quite apt actually, because I'm going to be talking about Microsoft's backwards compatibility list, and I'm going to go through the top 15 of the most voted games so far to basically to make the crossover to Xbox One. So these games aren't they're not a shoe-in or they're a definite, because Microsoft do have to get the approval of the developers before they can actually just throw it on. So, which is fair enough, I suppose. But it's quite an interesting list. And these two clips I want to show you here. I've got two games on COD Ghost I'm showing you here, and they're both on the Strike Zone 24/7 playlist. And I'm playing two extremely laggy games, and I had two bouts of incredible luck actually, because I actually picked up two KEM strikes, one in each game. And I got the field orders. I happened to do the field orders, and I couldn't do it. I played games before this, and I could not at all get the do the field order. And even though I had really good connection, where these two games had really bad connection, and it was just a dead set fluke, I think, that I actually got the two KEM strikes. So I'll have that running in the background. You guys can check it out. And let's get into the top 15 of the backwards compatibility list so far. The most voted games. So let's check out number 15 is Left 4 Dead 2. Now I do remember playing this on the 360. Very good game indeed. Very fast-paced zombie game. And I thought maybe it might have made the list a bit higher, but I suppose if you see the games that I'm going to tell you after this, you'll probably see why it's number 15. But very good game, and I do hope that certainly makes the list. So number 14 is Fallout New Vegas. Now, I didn't play Fallout, I'll just touch on Fallout 3. I did play Fallout 3, but only for about 2 or 3 hours before I don't know why I stopped playing it. I was really enjoying it, but anyway, so I imagine Fallout Vegas would be an awesome Fallout game as well. I really wished I'd probably spent a bit more time, but I suppose doing it this way, I've got the games, well, I've got Fallout 3 anyway. I'd be happy to play them on my Xbox One and use the Xbox One features, which that's the biggest thing I'm most excited about. I can actually bring you guys some videos using some of the older games that I really couldn't do previously. So yeah, Fallout Vegas is number 14. Number 13 is BioShock Infinite. Now I never played Infinite. I did play the first BioShock, I think it was, and yeah, if it's anything like that, I mean, fantastic game. So I'm glad that made the list. Now number 12 is Call of Duty World at War. Now World at War, I played through the campaign on World at War on Veteran, and I'm telling you now, if anyone wants a challenge, that's the hardest. That campaign. It took me. Oh look! I had to stop playing it for like 12 months. There was one level there where I could not get past. I mean, the whole game should have been called Grenades at War rather than World at War, because the amount of grenades on Veteran that get thrown at you is unbelievable. So, but I did actually manage to get through the game eventually. Once I got through that particular part I was stuck at, I cruised through the game. There were some very hard bits. It probably still took me a few months to finish, but yeah, if you guys want to get on Veteran on that, that's fantastic. It's very hard, so more frustrating than fantastic. And I did play a little bit of the multiplayer on it. I was a little bit late to it. It was pretty much hacked to death by the time I got to it. But yeah, I had a bit of fun on it, and I could see why a lot of people would have a lot of fun on that game and want it on the list. Number 11 was Mass Effect 3. Never was a big Mass Effect fan. I think I did run through, half ran through a little bit of Mass Effect 2, I think it may have been. But I just it sort of didn't take off for me, but I would definitely like to check it out eventually, and if it comes back out on Xbox One, I will. So number 10 comes in. It's Modern Warfare 3. Now Modern Warfare 3 was my favourite Call of Duty ever. The campaign was excellent, a little bit easier than World at War, but I love the campaign. Probably had the best campaign that I've ever played, and the multiplayer itself was just awesome. I mean, I used to play with a lot of guys from the States, a lot of mates of mine on Twitter, and I used to have a lot of lagged out games, but it didn't matter. I didn't take it all that serious, and I had a lot of fun on that game. The maps, the kill streaks, the whole thing was just good. I'm so glad that made the list. And number 9 was Modern Warfare 1. So this has been dubbed as the best Call of Duty ever, one of the more original ones, and I'm glad that made the list too. I did get through half the campaign. I'm still going to go back and finish it. They're very hard on early Call of Duties on Veteran are very hard, so they take a while. And I did play a little bit of the multiplayer, but yeah, it was after playing Warfare 3 and Black Ops and stuff. It was a little bit not as exciting. But anyway, number 8 we got Fallout 3. Now I touched on before. I did play some Fallout 3 for a couple of hours, and I really wish I'd gotten back into it. I still have the game, so I will get through that as well on Xbox One. Now number 7 is Gears of War 3. Now the Gears series probably second to Halo on Xbox, and I can't wait for the new ones to come out. And having Gears 3 come out on backwards compatibility would be awesome. So fingers crossed they'll bring that through. It was really a good one. Probably Gears of War 2 might have been my favourite though, but Gears 3 wasn't too far behind. So that comes in number 7. Now number 6 is Black Ops. Now Black Ops was probably the first full-time Call of Duty that I played. Like I played it every day, and I didn't play anything else. I really hope that makes the list too. I can't see why these companies wouldn't want to bring these back, populate the games a bit more, and get the multiplayer going again. I'm hoping the multiplayer will come across, as well as all the campaigns. But yeah, not surprised at all that Call of Duty Black Ops is number 6. Now number 5, Halo Reach. Now it's the last Halo I think that hasn't come across onto the Xbox One yet. We all have the Master Chief Collection, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 and ODST on it. So I think Halo Reach should come across. Probably one of my favourite Halos actually. And surprise, surprise, I've had arguments with people before with Halo. I actually think ODST had the best. It was probably I get stuck between that one and Halo 3 as my favourite Halo of all time. But I think ODST is my favourite Halo of all time. I don't know what it is. It's a nice, fairly short campaign, but it's a good campaign. It still takes a few hours. It probably takes still 10 hours to finish. But and the multiplayer was awesome too. I don't know, something about ODST, but Halo Reach is probably right up there as well. I really can't wait. If they can bring Halo Reach on, I'll be all over that as well. So Halo Reach, please make the list. Number 4 was Modern Warfare 2. Now it's easy to see why this would make it. I think Warfare 2 was probably one of the more popular Call of Duties of all time. As I bring in another KEM strike. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 would make the list at number 4. I remember playing this. Didn't touch on it a lot. I got to like rank 25. Didn't even prestige on that one originally, but I was too busy playing Halo 3 actually to play it. So I was so hooked on Halo 3 I didn't really play Warfare 2, but I did finish the the campaign on Veteran. So it'll be nice to bring some videos on all these older games through the Xbox One's upload studio. It'll be excellent. So, and number 3 is the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Never played it. I understand it's a very popular game. I would love to get on that game if it eventually come across. So number 2 is Red Dead Redemption, and again it's a game I didn't play. I don't know why, I just never played it, but probably just didn't have time. So, but yeah, can't wait to see if that one comes across. And number 1 is Call of Duty Black Ops 2, probably the most popular online Call of Duty ever. It still has a few 100,000 people playing as we speak. So anyway, let's hope these can make the list. And yeah, get your votes away, and we'll be very lucky if they all make the list, even if half of them do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.